friends, how you doing? It's me, Christiana Gaudet, your Tarot Fairy Godmother. It's Friday. That means it is time for your Friday weekly wrap-up, where we do one card for the collective and one card for each person who requests to wrap up the week, to see what you learned, what you did, how the week was, how'd you do, how do you go forward. That's what we're here to do today. As we get started, special, let's see, shout out to, hang on one second here, I'm still pushing buttons and getting things all together, but I just saw something fly by there. Yeah, Lisa Harmon, I sure did, Lisa. Thank you so much for being a member, and thank you for the very generous super sticker. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Super chats, super stickers, these are ways you can show your support for this broadcast. I really appreciate it. Becoming a member of this channel is another way, as Lisa has done, another way that you can show your support for this channel. That also gets you some extra perks, like the live stream we did last night. If you are a member of this channel and you missed our live stream last night, definitely go check the replay. We did some fun stuff. It was cool. So very grateful for all of you. Thank you. All right. Hey, you're going to Omega, Marion. That's so good. I'm so glad you'll be there. That's fabulous. All right. So one card for the collective. And some of you have been so good at reminding me what the collective cards were for Monday's reading. I am just going to scroll through and see if any of you are here yet with the Monday cards. And I remember we did Monday really, really late. Yes, there you are, Jackie Masters. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being on it, even though I was very, very, very late last week, or on Monday. That's right, Strength, the Chariot, and the Lovers. 6, 7, and 8 of the major arcana. I remember that. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Here we go. I am using Lightseer's Tarot, one of my favorite decks. It is a deck I use for professional readings. I did use it somewhat last night in our comparative tarot class for the members. Okay, so remembering that we started the week with the 6, 7, and 8 of the major arcana. How do we end the week as a collective with the 10 of Swords? Yeah, man. There's some big energy flying around right now. You know, my astrological friends will tell me how it's an astrological thing. My political friends will say it's, entirely related to all of the shenanigans happening. But we are in weird, tough times, friends. You know that we are. And it can show up personally, it can show up professionally, it can show up in a lot of ways. And I'm starting to think it's not about, did you have a good week, did you have a bad week? It's, did you keep your head together? Did you make the best you could of what was presented to you? Did you stay as present as you can for yourself and for the people you love? I think that's what we're just going to have to do. And so that's what I have to say about the collective reading. Let's look at the individual cards. If you were here on Monday and you remember what your card was on Monday, let me know. It doesn't matter one way or the other, but it's fun to look at the Monday card versus the Friday card. Especially funny when they're the same. It does happen once in a while, not often. All right. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Hey, Autumn Pond! Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. And thank you for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate that. Appreciate it. Very kind. Thank you. All right. Smile Soul 20. Yours is the first request I see. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. Page of Cups. You did a great job this week just showing up in the most loving way you can. Showing up in a way where you are being yourself, you're being kind, you're being decent. And if other people are going to be jerks, that's on them, not on you. I think this is working for you. I think you did a good job. PLJ, all you have to do is Google. There's a bunch of them. Just Google. Whether you want, magical or NASA or astrology, it's there. All right. If anyone has some specific links for PLJ, definitely please do drop them. All right. Caroline McLaughlin, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You started with the Tower reversed, and you end with the Two of Swords. I'm assuming not the best week, not the worst week. I am also assuming that you did a good job just staying present for the stuff, for whatever, and trying not to let outside influences get to you too very much. So I think you did a good job with all of that. Christine Hallowell, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Five of Cups on Monday. You love the energy in the new apartment, and you had a few pleasant surprises this week. That's fabulous. Okay, Five of Cups on Monday, and on Friday, the King of Pentacles reversed. I feel like so much of what's going on is this recovery from something that made you unstable. And you are now finding a new stability. And that's what this energy is about, not just this week, but for a while going forward, finding that new stability. And that's a good thing. It's a necessary thing. Audrey M., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Your Monday card was the Six of Wands reversed. Okay, here we go. And now we have the Four of Cups reversed. So I feel like you did a good job turning your energy around. Like you started out this week not feeling so good. And I think you've done a good job kind of coming into a more positive energy, a more positive mindset. And I recognize that like toxic positivity is a thing. If you're feeling an emotion that isn't positive, it's okay to feel that emotion. That's okay. But it's also good to get yourself into that positive frame of mind as quickly as you can, because that is helpful, and I think you were able to do that this week. Lisa Byroads, thank you for becoming a new member. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Here is a card for the wrap-up. The Emperor reversed. So I think this week had you questioning a lot of things. Questioning things you've been told. Questioning things that you used to believe and maybe don't. Questioning the motivation of the people around you. I think it is good to question. I think it's appropriate to question, and I think you're kind of learning how to question on a more nuanced, deeper level, and I think this is good. It may make you feel a little unsettled, but it's going to help you. Autumn Pond, this deck is beautiful. It is. They look like paintings or lithographs from a museum. It really, like the art style is really unique to tarot. Some people love it, some people don't, but I think it really has become sort of an important deck, and I don't say that lightly, an important deck for our generation, seriously. Oh, Audrey, your ducks are getting in their row today. Well, good. Take a picture, because you know how those mofos like to go wandering off. My gosh. My gosh. All right, and thank you, everyone, for your feedback. I really do appreciate it. Hey, okay. Wooju, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis, and thank you for your kind words. Eight of Cups reversed. This has not been the easiest week for you, would you? I think you're feeling a little stuck. Whether that's stuck because of circumstances or situations or your own thinking or not being clear what you want. I'm not sure why you're stuck, but I think you're feeling a little stuck. And so the key is to try to figure out what's making you feel stuck and what can you do to become unstuck. That's really the key. All right. And thank you again, everyone, for your feedback. Really appreciate it. Okay. Mediha Ness, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You're up next, I think. Are you up next? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. Ness, here we go. Look at you with the Page of Wands. I think this week you're like remembering that you're a creative person and you're remembering to delight in that. Everything you do is creative in your life, but people constantly try to take the joy of it away from you. And I think you just like, no, I'll take my joy back. Thank you very much. Doesn't mean you had a perfect week, but it does mean that you are feeling responsible for owning your joy, which is appropriate. Justine, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Those of you who don't know, Justine is like my unpaid intern all year round for this channel and for StarCon. So she takes a lot from me, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Monday was the Page of Pentacles. Justine. And now we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. You know, I think this is the problem. Like, when you don't love your job, you can start out the week being like, okay, good, I got this, I'm on it, this is fine. But by the end of the week, you're like, and I know you're really grappling with sort of long-term, like, what do you want to be when you grow up, and what do you want to do with your life, and what do you want that to look like? And you're grappling with all of that. And so I think this has been kind of a tough week as you just sort of try to find space for all of it. But I also think we've established that right now, this minute, work and career are not the most important thing. Most important thing, your well-being of body, mind, and spirit, and that's what you're working on. Raquel, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Card for you and for Cassandra, most certainly, yes, indeed. For you, Raquel. Raquel, you get strength. You did a good job this week, kind of finding your balance, figuring out how to manage things, and figuring out how to position yourself internally and externally in a way that works for you. So I think you did a good job actually being quite strategic, really. And for Cassandra, the Eight of Swords. Tough week in a lot of ways. I think, you know, you may have a natural tendency to overthink, and that can be a problem. There may be some anxiety in there. But then there's also some very real things that are not going the way you want them to, and you're not really sure what the solutions are. And honestly, this card doesn't give me any solutions for you either. But what it does say is you may have gotten yourself so tied up in thinking about the problem that you can't see the solution. And so just breathe and allow yourself some space, and you'll find your solutions. You will. Adria Roy, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Look at this. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Girl, this week, I think you really tried to make the best of the opportunities in front of you. Whether that's about work, about love, about creativity, about whatever. You really tried to just, you know, this is an opportunity, I'm going to take it. This is what I got to do. And I think this is something you're actually good at, and it's good for you. So, there is definitely a sense to want to keep that going. Keep looking for opportunities and seize the day. Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members-only emojis. We appreciate you. Monday was the devil. It was a rough week, but things are getting better today. Good, good, good. Well, you've been through a significantly difficult thing. Queen of Pentacles reversed. You know, I mean, definitely unsettling family stuff is what you're dealing with. And you're doing that at a time where you're also working to move yourself forward so you do not have to repeat unsettling family stuff of a different kind. So it's hard, but you're showing up and you're doing it. You know, and that is the thing. And I will say that, you know, whether you read for yourself, have readings with others, read for others. Sometimes in life, there is the crap that we just have to deal, and we have to find a way to wrap our brains around it and keep going. And it's hard. Sometimes the cards will say, don't worry, it's okay. Sometimes the cards will say, it's every bit as sucky as you think it is. But they also say, And they say it very specifically to you, Teresa. You have what you need to do what you need to do, and you will do it. And it's okay if you're not feeling your best right now. And it's okay if things are weird, because you are still doing what you need to do to go forward to create the life you need to create. And that hasn't changed. All right. And Lisa Harmon. Lisa Byros, you just found the emojis. That's so good. And I'll pop new ones in there from time to time. Once in a while. I haven't done them in a long time, so we're due. Once in a while, you'll find new ones in there. So have fun. All right. Lisa Harmon, thanks for being a member. Thanks once again for that very generous super sticker. Really appreciate it. My card on Monday was the Six of Cups, and it was a Six of Cups week. My daughter gave birth on Monday evening. Oh my gosh. And my 2.5-year-old aunt, she died when she was 2.5-year-old. She visited you in your dreams, dressed in her Sunday finest. Oh my goodness, what an amazing week. And here's your card with tarot sprinkles. Here we go. Wow, not sure how to top any of that. Congratulations on the birth of the child. And, you know, for those of you who have been on the journey with me for a while, I'll say this as I shuffle for Lisa, the babies turn 1 year old tomorrow. Can you believe it? It was 1 year ago tomorrow that I came on here getting ready to do the Friday weekly wrap-up, this live, and said, sorry, not going to do it because I'm on my way to the hospital because emergency C-section is happening right now. And now the babies are a year old, and y'all have been so supportive all the way through. I'll post some pictures, not to worry. Also some videos. I'm trying to figure out how to post videos privately for you. So I will post them. All right. Lisa, here is your card. The Emperor reversed. You're the second one to get this. And honestly, what I feel, I think this is not just for this week, but for your whole life. That basically, a lot of the problems with your family, historically, generationally, has been the patriarchy. Seriously. And it's just been, you know, people enslaved to and buying into a way of thinking and acting that really hurt people. And you're like of this new generation that isn't doing that anymore, and you're healing from that. And I think some of that really came together for you this week as you saw this, you know, this new baby coming into the world, a whole new generation. And this baby will have all the blessings of her ancestors and very little of the trauma. And that is because of the work you yourself are doing and have done. And I realize that's huge and profound, but it matches your week. So there you go. Martha's like, it's hard to believe it's been a year since the babies arrived. I know. And now I'm thinking, man, another 20 years, they're going to be graduating from college. Where did the time go? I'm like counting off the years to see like what are the possibilities that I'll be alive for these milestones in their adulthood. Because I was an older mom and Allison was an older mom. So we'll see. We're working on it. All right. Next request, Febborn. And Febborn, I got your message. I meant to shoot you back a message and I haven't yet. But thank you for your message. So good, so good, so good, so good. Here is your wrap-up card. Interesting to see what's going to come up. Look at that, the King of Wands reverse. Guess you told him. Really, though, I think this week, what you learned is that your power is yours and no one can take it from you. Hello. Marion Newberry, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. On your way off to Omega, so good. We don't remember the Monday card, but I advised extra proofreading. I remember, yeah, just be extra careful. So here's the card for the week that was for Marion Newberry. 5 of Wands, reversed. You did a good job, just like getting stuff done, getting along with people, being creative, collaborating. All good. All good. So, Marion, you did a very good job just being in that space of Rather than fighting the fight, just go around and live to fight another day and do the thing. But in this, you are collaborating and you are creating. So, good week. Well done. And well done, because I think the card that came up at the beginning was not the best. So, you did a good job turning it around. Lisa Harmon, absolutely, yes. I'm becoming aware of just how much the patriarchy suppressed the women of my family. And here we welcome this new daughter who will not be victim to that suppression. It's a beautiful thing. Well, I mean, societally she will be, but not on the level that earlier generations were in the family. Von Ray, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Fun class last night. Thanks for being there. Here is a card for you. Okay, Von Ray. The Empress reversed. I think this has been a bit of a tough week. I think you're not happy with a lot that's going on, nothing that you have any control over. But I think it's been a tough week, and I think you're starting to wonder, like there's this whole question about how much should you really believe in yourself? That's the question that you're asking this week. How much should I believe in myself? And the answer is all the way, baby. You should believe in yourself 100%. Is the answer. Nalini Kalu, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. All right. Oh, wow. Thank you for giving the name and the birth date and place of the baby. That is fabulous, fabulous. Wow. Evelyn May, what a beautiful name. Oh, so good. Okay, Nalini, here we go. Nalini, you had the Six of Cups, and now the Knight of Swords reversed. You are really trying, and you have spent some real time this week trying to understand, unpack, figure out, release a lot of stuff from your past and from your family history. It's going to take more than a week, but you're doing the work, so that's good. Brad got the Queen of Wands reversed. And look at you with the Ace of Wands. So I think you're really trying to figure out, Brad, you're trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. Where are your skills? Where do you need to develop more skills? And you're very up and down. You're very up and down trying to make sense of your life and make sense of the world and make sense of the things that have happened and make sense of how you go forward. And you're working on it. You're doing it. Oh, Claire, thank you for your kind words. Christine R., you're up next. Monday was the Five of Pentacles for you and Karen Winkle. Yes, indeed. Okay, Monday was the Five of Pentacles for you. And we end with Justice reversed. It just feels like everything is out of balance and unfair and ridiculous. I feel like things continue to be difficult. And I hate to say that. And I hope in your actual life things are going better than how they're presenting in the cards. But the cards do warn you to be extra special careful. Extra special careful around policies, procedures, legalities, all of those things. It's still a slog. It is, and it's going to be a slog for a while, but you'll get to where you want to go, and that's the important thing. Six of Wands reversed for Karen. Four of Cups reversed. You know, there was someone else who had exactly that same thing. Six of Wands reversed at the beginning, and Four of Cups reversed today. That feels auspicious, although obviously the interpretation is unique to the individual. And for you, Karen, what I'm going to say is, you know, there are some difficult energies rolling around at work, and you did a very, very good very good job. Very, very good job not letting it get to you, even though it is getting to you. Just putting a good face on, staying positive, and doing a good job, and making yourself indispensable, which is the right thing to do. So I think you did a good job. Joanne Ellis, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. First time here. So glad you're here. I hope you do subscribe and hit that bell. Yes, I do live readings here several times a week. Different theme each time. On Fridays, we do the Friday weekly wrap-up. I do a single card, to talk about the week, these past 5 days. How'd you do? What did you learn? What did you experience? What do you bring forward? And I'll be happy to do that for you. Thank you so much. Oh, Audrey, that was you. So Audrey, you and Karen Winkle, who is not here with us because she's at work, but her daughter is, Christina, had the same cards. That's just so fun. That's so fun. I have nothing more to say, except if there was ever a chance if the two of you would talk, maybe you would find you had some other things in common. Perhaps. All right. Martha Vink, here's a card for you. Death, and in this deck, of course, they call it Death and Rebirth. I feel like this week you have come to some conclusions. Some conclusions about who you are, about what makes sense to you, about how you're going to handle things going forward. And this involves some changes, that you are making some changes in the way you do things and the way you process things. And that's good. It's not easy, and it's going to cause you to set some boundaries, but it's good. Joyous Ocean, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Your card on Monday was Death, and that's funny because Martha just had Death. Okay, and so now, Joyous Ocean, you started with Death, and thanks for being a member. Thanks for using those members-only emojis. You end with the Eight of Cups reversed. Basically, you're still here. This week, you really rolled with a lot of changes. You did a lot. You are tenacious. You are loyal. You stick to the message. And you did a good job doing all of those things this week. And even when you yourself do not have the strength to visualize for yourself the future you want, you are still able to know that that future is possible for you, even when you can't see it. So that's good. Well done. Claire C., here we go. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here is your wrap-up card. The Ace of Swords reversed. You went through some stuff this week, I think, having to do with someone either not trusting or not communicating. And I think you've come to a place of resolution with it, but it was hurtful. And I think you've come to understand that if people don't want your wisdom, they don't get your wisdom. Oh, well, that's their problem, not yours. Jackie Masters, once again, thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Thanks for remembering the collective cards. Your card was the Five of Cups. And we end the week with the Hanged Man reversed, so you did a fabulous job turning things around, staying positive, showing up for yourself, playing on your own team, representing yourself and advocating for yourself, which is not your most easy thing to do. But you're learning to do it. Very well done. Dr. All-Ed, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Hang on one second. Sorry. I should probably tell you what I'm doing, or you think I just had a stroke or something. I over-scrolled, and now I'm scrolling back. Okay, Dr. All-Ed. Did y'all know that Dr. All-Ed, Robin Renee, is the one who originally gave me the name Tarot Fairy Godmother? Here, 10 of Swords, not the easiest week. And I think you know what it is? The honeymoon on your new situation is over. That's what I think's going on. It was so good for you to get out of where you were and get into where you are. But things have not gone as smoothly as you would like, and it's tough. Things right now are a bit tough. And this was a tough week. Don't get all up in your head. It's all going to be fine. Everything will be okay. Sheila Selby, thanks for being here. Nice to see you. Your Monday card was the High Priestess. All right. Yeah, Martha, I was wondering if that was some vacation pondering going on. That makes sense. Okay, Sheila, you started the week with the High Priestess. You end the week with the King of Wands reversed. You know, here's what I'm going to say about this week. You have all the right ideas. You have all the right thoughts. I think you know what you want and you know how to do it. I think you're having a hard time implementing. And so next week, there may be some ideas that you're going to implement, some projects you're going to start, some new things you're going to try. Yolanda, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Okay, so you had a 10 on Mondays, but you're not sure if it was the wands or the swords. Well, that would make a difference. But let's do a Friday card for you and then also for Mark and Jenna. And thank you so much for being here, Yolanda. Thanks for being a member. Okay. Page of Swords. This week, I think you got some good affirmation. You got good information, good affirmation, good knowledge came to you this week, specifically regarding your education, your career, and your ability to communicate with others, which I think is specific to your career as well. So, well done. Good job this week. Now, Mark, Knight of Swords reversed, almost opposite. I think Mark this week kind of played things close to the chest. Probably did not share information unless he absolutely had to, and may have felt frustrated, like things were not going quickly enough this week. And for Jenna, I think Jenna had a decent week. I think Jenna may have either made a plan to spend some time with a friend or spent some time with a friend, so that feels good. All right, Kim K, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Here's a card for you. You're not the first one to get this. The 8 of Cups reversed. I think this week you felt a little stuck. And that may be stuck in decision making, that may be stuck emotionally, but that may be stuck in a particular story you're telling yourself. But one way or the other, I think going forward, like stay where you are for as long as you need to, but you can't live there. You're going to have to get on to the next chapter eventually. Karen Hendershot, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. How's that puppy doing? Glad you're here. Here's a card for you. 2 of Pentacles reversed. I think you've been super busy, and I think it has to do with the puppy, actually. Not enough time. Busy, 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 busy. I wonder if money has become a little tight as well. I don't know if you're thinking about picking up another job or picking up some other hours or something like that. But what I can say about this past week, primarily busy, which is good. PL Day, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. There's that Knight of Swords reversed again. I feel like there's a conversation or some communication that you're hoping to have, that you're wanting to have, that just isn't happening. I don't know if it's personal or professional, but I feel like it didn't happen this week, that there was a conversation you wanted to have this week that didn't happen. So maybe next week, but you may have to initiate it. Sarah, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I know you're busy, and I know you weren't able to come to the members only live stream last night, but I did mention your name, just saying, in regards to the Crowley deck. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And here is your wrap-up card. Yeah, you're stuck in it with no reprieve. Work, 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 work. Just do the thing. It's going to be like that forever. Not forever, but for a period of time. So yeah, there it is. You gave the reading that I'm giving to you. Not much is getting going, and you are not. Your time is not your own. Your energy is not your own. And there it is for now. Hillary, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. 5 of Pentacles reversed. I think there may have been some opportunities presenting themselves to you this week. That may be opportunities for friendship. It may be about love life. It might be about work or knowledge. But one way or the other, new opportunity is always a good thing. Sayoni, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. The week is ending on a very, very good note. Oh, I'm so glad. Any message to carry to the upcoming one? Well, I think partly it's ending on a good note because of the good work that you're doing. So just keep doing the good work. You are learning, you are growing, you are grounding, you are doing the things you need to do, you are communicating. Keep doing those things. Jake, 5345, Robin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Ashley, yours is the next request that I see. Here's a card for the end of the week, the Chariot. This past week, you have done such a good job being large and in charge, my friend, taking care of what you need to take care of, taking care of business, moving forward. Very well done. Very well done. Michelle F., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a wrap-up card. Michelle F. The Five of Wands reversed. You're not the first one to get this today. But Michelle, I think this week you did a good job, just not, like I feel like energy has tried to pull at you from all different directions, tried to distract you. And you did such a good job, just like not letting yourself be distracted by any stupid stuff and just staying focused. Not easy, but try to continue that. So I'm not seeing a request from Jake 5345 Robin. So in case you didn't put your request in, I'm just going to do it for you. Here is your card, my dear Robin, the Devil reversed. This week, I think you did a really good job finding some healing or letting go of something, releasing something that was not serving you. So very well done. Autumn Pond, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Here is a card for you. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. This week might have, I don't know, maybe you took time off this week? If you took time off this week, that's good. Otherwise, it might have been a weird work week where things have not gotten done as well as you would like or as quickly as you would like through no fault of your own. Try not to let that frustrate you. And if it was time off, always a good thing. Rosie tells her, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I was so late on Monday. I don't usually do it that late on Monday. 10 of Wands. I think you did a lot this week. This was not an easy week for you. You got a lot done. But that's the important piece, isn't it? You got a lot done. So that's good. And thank you all. I'm just reading through the feedback now. Really appreciate it. Okay, Nicholas DM27, thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. There's that Eight of Wands reversed again. This week, something you've been waiting for hasn't happened yet, and you're frustrated. The key, I think, is going to be look at, is there something different you need to do, or do you need to just wait? This card doesn't tell us one way or the other that answer, but that's the question you need to be asking right now. Is it worth waiting, or should you do something different? Because things are not going in the direction you want them to go in this week, and that's a fact. So how you react to that is up to you. Kanchan Verma, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, here's your wrap-up card. The Hanged Man reversed. So you did a good job this week taking control of things, getting things done, and not letting other people try to dictate your path. Very well done. Joanne Ellis, again, welcome. Thanks for being here. It's your turn. Here is your wrap-up card. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. This week, I'm wondering if you're working a job, I'm wondering if you're not liking your job or if you need a new job. Whatever it is, your activities this week, I don't think you were necessarily really happy with what you were doing. I think there's more that you want to be learning. I think there's more you want to be learning. There's more you want to be accomplishing. And so as you go forward, you can think about what that is and how to make that happen. Mixue or Michelle in Canada, how are you doing? Hope you're well. You had the Hanged One on Monday. And we end with the Eight of Cups. Reversed. So started out stuck and ended stuck. In what way are you stuck? Are you stuck in your thinking? Are you stuck in a circumstance? What's up with this? Basically, the advice is if you have to sit with something, sit with it. But give yourself grace. In this situation, give yourself as much grace as you can. And do not characterize the situation in a way that makes you the bad one, because you're not. Don't be the bad one. Dream Talking with Vicky. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm starting a new business venture and received some advice this week. Is it good advice? That's a great question. Unfortunately, it's not what we do on Fridays. You could ask that question tomorrow on Saturday. Where we do the Saturday Psychic Sampler. On Friday, we do a card for the week that was, a wrap-up card. Now, it is possible that the intention you set, the question you set, especially because this was advice you received this week, it's possible that this card will indeed give you that information, although I won't directly ask the question. Five of Pentacles reversed to me speaks of opportunities that you might not have otherwise seen. So, this week, you saw or were told about some opportunities that you might not have otherwise seen. Those opportunities are real and are worth going for. If that matches what your experience was, then your question was answered. If it doesn't, then your question was answered. There are other opportunities. Janine Barnes, so nice to see you. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here is a card, a wrap-up card. Six of Wands reversed. I feel like this was a tough week. Something happened this week, or something within you made you feel not good about yourself. So as you end this week, you need to remember your strength, your goodness, your intelligence. You need to remember who you are. Seriously. Here's the puppy report from Karen. Finley is good and the initial expenses are significant. There's your Two of Pentacles reversed. But I just need to dial back the spending. He doesn't need all the toys. Understood. Michelle, yes, you tried very hard to stay in your own lane and stay focused on what was important to you. Yeah, that was that Five of Wands reversed, wasn't it? Makes perfect sense. Maria Baresi, thanks so much. All right. Oh, Dream Talking with Vicky matches 100%. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. All right. Maria Baresi, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. For you, Two of Pentacles reversed. I think this week was a lot of strain on you. Time, money, energy, whatever. This was a hard week. You better rest up and take care of yourself. Really take care, like have some boundaries over the weekend so that you can rest up, because I just feel like it's a lot. It's been a lot. Anthony, the Hanged Man reversed this week. Like you're really trying to take control of a situation, and that's good, but you may almost be trying to push it too hard. It may be it's going to move when it moves, the way it moves. So figure out where you can push harder and where you just have to wait and go with the flow. Jackie, thank you for that feedback. Mixure, thank you for that. All right. From my perspective, I have come to the end of the list. If I accidentally skipped you, I'm so sorry. Please reiterate your request. If you're here and you have not made a request, it's last call for readings. I do want to remind everyone, I am available. I'm working all weekend. I'm available throughout the holiday weekend. Do not be afraid to reach out to me. I am going to be happy to work with you. So reach out to get your StarCon ticket, to book an appointment with me. The links for both of those things right in the description of this broadcast. So go ahead and do those things. Get your StarCon ticket and reach out and get your private reading with me. You can expect your July Taroscope soon. It is a holiday weekend. I will be getting them up sometime during the weekend. But you can expect them soon. Am I running a little behind? As per usual, yes. Yes. My friends, I really appreciate you. Take really good care. Special thanks to everyone who helped out with Super Chats, Super Stickers. Special shout out to the members, the moderators, everyone. Thanks for being here. Take care.